This is Hardly Heroes' #1 sidekick, Raspberry Pi Jeremy, and I listen to the show every single week because it beats doing something productive.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Ursa in crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
And I finally got it right.
Boom, chicka, ow, ow.
This is episode 72.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to be covering a lot of our recent adventures at California Republic Comic Con.
Correct.
This past weekend.
CRCC 17.
So,
Booyah.
let me get this out of the way really quick. Today is International Day of Peace, you guys. And World Gratitude Day. So, I'm gracious for you.
You're gracious
Yeah,
for me?
I'm in a positive mood today for you. And
Wouldn't we consider that Thanksgiving?
That's
National
un special thing.
Pecan Cookie Day.
Do you have any pecan cookies?
I don't.
That's
And
good,
Miniature Golf Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, mini golf.
Haven't done that in a while.
I like
neither.
mini golf.
I love it.
You ever been to Monster Golf in
Oh,
Folsom?
hell yeah. That was
It's-
like my spot for a
It's
minute.
good,
Is
but
it-
I don't know if it's like something you can do more
It's
than
not
once.
challenging.
What is it?
Yeah. It's
An
inside-
indoor
yeah,
Is
indoor
it
golf.
course.
Is it
Black
black
light
light?
and all that stuff.
I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, and they have like props that move and stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we went there a few years back for my sister's birthday.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah. Okay, so before we get into the CRCC and all
The
the
meat and
fun we
potatoes?
had, yes,
Yeah.
we had tons of fun.
Oh,
We
I
had
had
a
a
lot of really cool
blast.
people.
Oh, yeah.
We want to get through a little bit of news and current events first.
Woo.
Yeah.
Just, talk about it a little bit. The Emmys was just this weekend.
Yes, it
So did anybody watch it?
I watched a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's the viewership I read has gone down over like
Oh,
every,
yeah.
every year
Quite a
it
bit.
keeps going down, and
That's
it's-
why they brought out Sean Spicer.
yeah, and I thought that was funny, but
Yeah, a lot of people
everybody
didn't like it, though.
didn't like it. But
Um,
it's normal. It was the same thing. It's just boring.
Yeah, so real quick, Veep won
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus has won for the 6th consecutive year.
Super
That's
awesome.
nuts.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Handmaid's Tale won for Best Actress. Atlanta for Lead Actor in a comedy.
I loved his suit,
Alec
though.
Baldwin won for his
Donald Trump.
yeah.
No.
Kate McKinnon won for Supporting Actress in a comedy. Riz Ahmed. Did you guys ever watch The Night of?
I watched like
That
half
was
of it,
That was a really good show.
and
I never watched
mini-
it.
He
series.
plays the pilot in.
He's also the pilot in Rogue One.
There it is.
Yes.
He wears the funny goggles.
Yes. John Oliver. My boy John Oliver won. Variety Talk Series. Donald Glover. No, that is
Of course,
my boy.
That's what I was waiting for.
Director of a comedy, as well as I thought he won something else as well. But Aziz Ansari and Lena Waithe won for writing
Nice.
comedy. Master of None.
Yeah. Donald Glover's suit, man. Though it was so good.
Was it a purple suit? I feel like
Yeah,
I remember a
it
purple
was
suit.
good.
Yeah.
I
He
want
looked-
that.
Of course,
He looked
that'd
pretty
be
snazzy.
the one
He
thing
did.
you would talk about Donald
He
Glover.
looked pretty snazzy.
Suit. He did.
You know?
Fancy.
I wouldn't mind meeting him.
I have a non-sexual male crush on him.
Oh, he said that, not me.
Sprinkles right here. Non-sexual male crush.
Mine's
on
slightly
Donald.
sexual. but
Wow.
that's okay. We'll
Whose is yours, man?
gloss over that. What? Huh?
Your non.
Sexual
Oh, I have to
male
think
crush.
about
Mine's
that.
Tom
You're-
Hardy. We
Well, of
already
course,
know
yeah,
that.
we knew.
That's
That's fine.
You really put me on the spot here. I got to, you know how I like to prepare for things.
That's true.
I gotta
You just
think of
can't
this. I
name
can't just
somebody
name
off
Pee-wee,
right now.
Pee-wee Herman.
Yes,
No?
he got
Johnny
it.
Depp.
He got it.
I knew it.
No, what? Oh.
He looks like he just smells all the time.
Jay-Z, if Beyonce comes with him.
Nah, you don't
Oh.
get Beyonce.
No, I don't.
You got to
Okay.
pick one, not two.
Yeah.
All right. Other thing on the list, Damon
RZA.
Lindelof, The Watchman.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
He posted a
Oh.
tweet. He is rumored. He was rumored to be on the fence. I didn't know that.
Really?
He wasn't going to do the show.
I thought it was like official, but now
Yeah, now it's official. Now it's official.
That
official.
picture.
Day one. So he posted a tweet, a
twit.
Lindelof posted a photo of what looks like a statue of the original night owl with a comment that says "Day One."
Yes,
Yes.
please.
I like that. So
Did you see that HBO logo?
With the pin.
happy face.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, getting steamed up.
Yeah, I'm
Steamed
excited
up?
for that one.
Yep.
Wait, okay, is steamed up good or bad?
That's
Good.
good.
Can you
means he's
use it
getting-
as like I'm steamed up about this? I'm so angry.
Fired up. Fired up.
Oh, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
Fired
Okay,
up.
Good job, Manny.
perfect.
Got that one cleared. James Cameron has announced that Linda Hamilton is coming back for Terminator.
Why?
They just won't let
Who
go.
cares?
God, it's so bad.
It's this whole Wonder Woman thing where he came out to say that she wasn't an accurate representation of women
a strong woman.
Yeah.
He said.
Strong
That-
women have to be ugly and dirty and gross.
and bad parents, I guess.
yeah.
The franchise is 30 years old. This is going to be a sequel to Terminator 2: Judgment Day.
Oh.
So I don't know what they're doing about the rest.
What?
Maybe they're just forgetting
They're
about
jumping around too much.
know.
End it and start over, and don't use Arnold.
Right.
it. He's going to be involved.
He is.
Of course,
They didn't say how much yet, but he will be in the movie. Tim Miller is going to direct it. We know him from Deadpool,
All right. I can dig it.
and Cameron's going to write it.
I mean, sure. I haven't watched the last two. I didn't watch the
No,
one
I didn't
with,
see the one with Emilia Clarke.
with Emilia Clarke, and I didn't watch the one with Christian Bale.
I saw that one, but I don't remember.
Oh my
God.
god, that one was
Yeah,
horrible.
that's what I heard.
Just horrible.
Yep.
Next thing on the list, did you guys watch the Tomb Raider trailer?
Yes, I
yeah.
did.
Yes.
Wow.
It
Did
looks
you,
good.
What did you feel? Yeah.
I'm
yeah?
excited.
Really?
Do you know who that actress is?
Yes. Ex Machina. Right?
Yes,
Her name is Alicia Vikander.
Sure.
You
I
didn't
think
like that plane scene?
It looked cool. I don't. She looks kind of small, but you know that.
What, her
I guess,
boobs aren't big enough for
No, I'm
you?
just saying her in general. Okay, so I didn't realize how good a shape she was until I watched a video of her actually working out, I was
dude.
like, okay, she's doing some crazy ass shit.
I told Buddy she's doing a lot of the stunts.
I'm open minded. It looks good.
I'm
But
excited.
It's there was nothing that really got me super excited about the movie.
Because she doesn't have big enough boobs. That's
No,
why
it
he's
has
upset.
nothing. I'm not even a boob guy. I'm an ass and leg guy.
I'm just like, I'm always cautious about video game movies now because we've been shit on over and over again.
Every single time.
Like, so I'm cautiously.
When
optimi-
haven't we? What video game movie is good?
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, you brought up that. That's cool.
Prince of Persia?
Nobody's
Dude, I
gonna
don't even
agree
think I
with me
saw that.
with
Yeah, no.
Mario
Jake,
Brothers.
Jake Gyllenhaal playing somebody from Egypt or whatever.
Yeah. Silent Hill. I like
That
Silent
was
Hill.
good.
That was a pretty good one.
The first one was good. Yeah.
Better
It's
than
alright.
Super Mario Brothers.
Wow.
He's
Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Mortal Kombat.
Definitely nostalgic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good.
I've tried to rewatch it. It's not.
I know, don't
rewatchable.
you? Who likes Annihilation?
I do.
Yes.
Because that one had Liam
That
Neeson.
one's
Weirdo.
way worse.
Liam Neeson was Raiden.
Liam Neeson is not Raiden in that movie.
In the second one, he is.
No,
Google it.
it's the dude from.
Do
it's,
you
We've
Google
had
no,
this
it's
conversation
fuck,
before.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
the
was
guy
like,
from
didn't
Dexter.
we talk about
It's
this?
Almost
on
as
the
bad as me
podcast?
thinking that the guy from what was it? Never Ending Story was in Scott Pilgrim. I was like, dude, that totally looks like
Yeah,
him.
I know,
it's
I
that
know.
guy.
It's a dad from
God.
Dexter. I
That was so
yeah,
good.
whatever.
I was
I
like,
started-
God, I remember having this conversation
Yes.
before.
Oh my god! You watched the majority of Scott Pilgrim. What did you think?
I know I watched it. I think I kind of dozed off at the very.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was
It's
great.
pretty cool,
Yeah,
right?
It's so good. I was gonna ask you. I want to borrow it
It's
because
a good
watching
one.
it here, I was like, man, I need to
It
rewatch.
was. Yeah, I'm glad I got to watch it, and I'm glad my wife was late, so I got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for the part where you dozed off on.
Hey, it was tired, man. My feet stank.
Yeah,
They did.
he had to Febreze
They
the
were
couch.
a little. Yeah,
I'm
it was a
sorry.
little
They were
stinky.
new
I mean, we were all
shoes.
stinky. You know, it was a long day.
Went home and just showered and
I'm
crashed.
surprised you guys didn't say anything to me in the car because I took my shoes off, and I could tell
it's-
they stank.
I couldn't tell who it was, so
Oh,
I
no,
didn't.
it
wanna-
was me. Yeah, it was
I
me.
like,
If it wasn't, I have my shoes on, I was driving. I couldn't just
Maybe
take
you
them
just-
off.
you know what I started to think is that it kind of smelled a little bit like a wet dog.
A little bit.
A little bit, and then I thought, well, he owns it. He has a dog.
I have a wet
Maybe
dog.
he has the AC going. Maybe it just permanently
This
comes out.
smelly
Sorry,
motherfucker.
man. I'll admit it. I had some stanky ass feet.
It's a long day. It was a long day.
I don't know why. Like every other pair of pair of shoes that I have don't make my feet stink like these Nikes do.
Yeah.
Like they just reek.
It's usually those flat shoes, those vintage-looking flat shoes. that
Yeah.
just-
So I'm sorry
to me.
for the
Seals
car ride
in
home.
The juices.
Ooh, some gross feet juice.
We did get some iTunes reviews, right?
Yes,
Are
we
gonna
got
read
one.
some?
We'll do that
We
at
got
the
one?
end.
We got
yeah.
one.
Did we get an email? No, we didn't get.
Well, from the composer of Star Wars, John Williams.
Oh, we'll talk about John Williams later.
At
That's
first
super
I
ugly.
thought you were about to say John Will.
And somebody named Sheila wrote us as well.
Nice.
Did she?
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I'm gonna pull it up for later.
Okay,
All right.
let's get into this.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this show.
We
We
had
have meat and potatoes.
I wish.
we had tons of fun this weekend
We certainly did.
at the California Republic Comic Con in Merced.
It was freaking awesome.
It
We had
was
so much fun. The booth looked great. We all did a great job coming together, bringing this booth together. It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
dude, it was freaking awesome.
Was it as good as Michael Bluth? Never mind.
No, not
I
as-
tried.
Not
I
nearly
tried.
as
Womp,
good.
Logan's wearing
womp.
an Arrested Development shirt, so I wanted to try.
Got it.
Anyways,
Okay, so we can go down the list here, or we can just talk about what we like the most there at the Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
I have some notes here, but anything stand out to you, buddy?
All right. I got to meet
He was
a couple
breathing.
people that I talked about last week, which was really awesome.
Yes.
And I actually couldn't believe how nice everybody was, and they couldn't believe that I would talk about them on our show, which I thought was funny. I was like, no, I was actually I was excited to talk about their stuff, and they were just saying how excited they were that we were even doing that. But Geeky Clean Soaps,
Oh yes.
I don't know if you guys remember them, but
you bought some soap.
yeah, it's a lady out of Roseville, and she had a Stormtrooper and a Darth Vader, so I picked those up, which are awesome. And then my sister she had the Vulcan symbol, live long
Yes,
and prosper.
yeah.
She had that, which was friggin' awesome, and it came with that and the Enterprise. So you got them both in one,
Nice.
which was pretty cool.
That's not bad.
So I was talking to her. That was freaking awesome. I said his name wrong on the last episode, and I feel really bad about it.
Oops.
But it's Gazbot.
Gazbot. Yes.
What did you say? Did you say Jizzbot or something?
No, I said Gizbot last time,
Oh.
but it's Gazbot.
With an A.
I got to meet him.
Yeah, you actually became really good friends with this
You
guy.
were talking
Well,
to
it
him for like
was-
an hour.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny, just kind of tell you guys. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, man, I just wanted to tell you I was looking up the con and I saw your name and I started checking you out on social media. And I was like, your YouTube video of you going to the Comic-Con in San Diego was freaking awesome. And he was like, man, you saw that? And I was like, yeah, you trying to get the toys and stuff. And he was like,
So it was a video of him preparing for the.
no, it was
show?
like him going through the show and trying to get toys and all that stuff. It was
Oh,
pretty
okay,
cool,
cool.
going to different booths.
Oh.
It was a lot of fun. So I was talking to him about that. Then he started telling me about his artwork. But this is the best part. This was so freaking cool.
man.
So we're talking about how the guests were there and the Gold Ranger was there.
Yes, he was. From one of the, not the.
Yes, but I forgot his
Gold Ring is
And he
is
also
the
plays
Gold
the
Ranger?
guitar. I didn't even know.
I did not know.
I saw that on the Facebook page. Him
jamming out.
yeah.
It was freaking so cool. So me and Gazbot started talking.
I think he's from Samurai.
Yeah, no, it's
the
Power
Gold-
Ranger Samurai,
Samurai,
but
yeah.
I was trying to remember the actor's name.
Oh no, yeah, I wouldn't. I got
So we started talking, and he was like, yeah, I'm kind of bent. My buddy was supposed to come, so I had to have two people at the booth. So, I could take a break because I wanted to meet him because I'm a big fan. He was like, I was kind of out of Power Rangers, and he kind of got me back into it. He's like my favorite character. He's like, I actually bought a helmet from the actual people that make the helmets for the set.
actual. So it was like a
His
legitimate
helmet was
replica.
So
Yeah,
awesome.
and so he had it, and then what sucked is he was telling me he kept waiting, and he was like, I don't think I'm going to do the rest of the costume. Ended up getting the rest of the costume, and the helmet still never came in. So what he did was just bought a cheaper helmet, had the whole get up for this show, and his buddy didn't show up. So he's like, I don't want to leave my booth. And I'm like, you got to. And he was like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, when are you ever going to get this chance again?
It's like a thing. Like,
yeah. And he was like, well, what do you think I should do? So I told him, he put the sign up that said, I'll be back in an hour. I was like, that should be plenty
BRB.
of time.
We watched his table from across the way.
And then I told him, I said, hey, when you get ready, I was like, just come over to our booth and I'll help you get all set up.
Yeah.
Well, I had already talked to D1 about watching their set.
D1 was the band that played there live.
What was the actual name?
The Diversity of One.
Yeah, Diversity of One. I told him I was going to check out their set. Well, Sheila had texted me and was like, hey.
Your sister?
Yeah, my sister was like, Gazbot's here. So I darted out there. And I get back, and he's pulling off the helmet, and I'm like, oh, man, like, are you ready? He was like, oh, no, they already helped me out. Big shout-out to Logan and my sister Sheila for helping him put on his armor.
Nice.
So
like,
fun.
zipped him up and took him over there and got pictures of it. And he even told me afterwards, he was like, thank you to you guys so much because I got way more pictures than I thought. And the guy, that plays the Golden Ranger, was so excited. He was talking to somebody else and kind of stopped talking to them to go up to
like that,
Gazbot about it.
That's fun.
And was like, nobody's ever dressed up as me before. This was freaking awesome.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was such a cool story to be a part of that and, help him to get him to do it. And he came up to me later and was like, man, if you wouldn't have pushed me to do it, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And he posted a picture on social media. And I got to take some pictures with him. And he was really, really cool. He's actually getting ready to come out with his own comic book. You guys can find him on social media. And definitely give him a follow because his artwork is on point.
No, I like that. Yeah.
It was a great story. I had so much fun.
Another thing that stood out to me is Tim's woodworking. Do you remember those little pieces of of wood? He would route these out. I actually watched a video online of some of his work, and he has a page of a comic book printed onto a piece of wood, no bigger than maybe 6x8 or maybe just a little bigger than that. But he'll have the main character of that page popping out on a separate piece of wood to give you that 3D effect.
It was so awesome.
And I watched a video online, and he has like a little hand router that he just routes it out by hand. Every single character, and they're kind of attached by a spring that holds them onto the main page, and it gives you that 3D effect.
Yeah, each one of them were like so unique and so great.
Yes.
I like them. Like even characters I'm not fond of, like they were all awesome.
He's gonna kill me, but he did one of an actual girl that dressed up. She had the big wings. I can't remember the character. Yeah, came out, and it's a character I can't remember from what.
Yeah.
But he actually saw her at a different con, took a picture of her, and then made her her own.
Wow.
With her all.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
With her own comic book, like coming out of the character.
Crazy.
And then she was like talking.
That's awesome.
And he went behind her and gave it to her husband or boy, whoever, and was like, "Here you go." And he looked at it and was like, "Oh my God." And then gave it to her, and she flipped out. And I thought that was so cool.
That's really cool.
That he, had a picture of her and then routed it out. But yeah, you can watch him live do that, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did it was a little more intimate. Like it wasn't this huge sprawling thing, but I liked that it was condensed to one building. Two buildings if you count the laser tag and the film fest.
Right.
And the gaming center.
They were all awesome. And I thought, like at first I was like, well, we're gonna do all this stuff and then we're gonna not have anything to do for 5 hours. But we all we did pretty good about.
We stayed pretty busy.
Yeah. But my favorite part and the part I was most excited about was I got to meet Rick from Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah,
not Justin Rowland, the guy who voices him, but just this cosplayer that had a Rick outfit, and I felt like I was meeting the real Rick.
The real. It was
Rick. I loved it. Oh
That's
my gosh!
Cool. I think we have a photo of you.
Yeah, and now I think I want to I want to be Rick for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Because all I have to do is buy the wig and buy the eyebrow piece, and then a lab coat, and that's it. And then
who's gonna be your Morty?
The new kid.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Xander?
Will he be?
Ooh, Protector Man.
There it is.
Will he be up and running by then?
No.
No. Okay.
It was. I
He'd be
talked to
up
Buddy
and
today.
running like he's a program.
I talked to Buddy today, and I like that I don't know if he notices, but every time we talk about my son to be, I go, Xander, and he goes, Protector of Man.
Yeah.
Every time. I think he said it 8 times in one telephone
I
conversation.
have to say it afterwards. I love it. Protector Man.
Yeah, so Xander is going to be.
Protector Man.
We also had right across the way from us was the Monsters in Modesto.
Right.
Dude.
The freaky girl with the makeup,
Her
staring
makeup.
little children down.
I felt
freaky.
so bad.
little freaky.
I should have said something to her, but I kept staring at her.
Oh, I'm
because
sure
of her
everybody
makeup
did. I
Was
kept
so
looking, too.
awesome.
I kept
A
looking
little creepy.
A little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, it was.
And she played the character so well, and I was eavesdropping.
Oh.
But she was in theater in high school, and she wanted to keep doing it, and this kind of helps her, kind of keep doing it. But if you watched her when she interacted for people, her eyes were always wide open,
Oh yeah,
as big
and
as
she
they
would
could
just
be.
stare you down.
Yeah, and she'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Super bubbly, super funny. But then when the kids would come, she would be like, "Here, you want to touch my face? Like it's just makeup."
Touch my
Some of the kids wouldn't come. So Monsters in Modesto, they do face painting.
Yes.
They did a lot of face painting there. You kept wanting to get
He
it.
was gonna do it,
kept,
man.
Like, I'm
I
gonna do it. I'm
almost
gonna
pulled
do
the
it. I'm gonna
trigger.
do it. And then finally, when you guys were gonna actually go do it, they packed up already. So you waited too long on that one. But that was a lot of fun.
Well, because it was hot, and to have that makeup on would have been a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it was funny, like seeing the kids, like it was kind of split. Like some of the kids were really cool about it, and then I remember just one of them. She was like, "No, come here, it's okay," and just hiding behind their
like,
dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm
I saw that
good.
quite often.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's
I'm going to
funny.
go over here buy a Power Ranger now. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
One thing I really liked is the film festival that was going on by Violet Films.
Yeah.
The movies were all created by Chris Velasquez.
Did you get to talk to him?
He came up to our booth.
Yeah, you weren't
and
there.
I treated him like somebody that was just slightly interested in what we were doing. And I said, "You listen to podcasts?" He goes, "I listen to your podcast."
Whoa.
And he was
Shut
really
up.
pumped about hearing his name or his company's name on last episode. And so we talked a little bit. I gave him a koozie. It was all good. So it was awesome.
Dang,
He was
I wish
super
I could have
nice.
talked to him because, well, if you're listening, which I hope you are, I wanted to tell you the video you did with your daughter about her imagination.
I would just.
That
gonna
was
say,
I was blown away. I thought that was so cool.
My
The name of
favorite
that
one,
the name
yeah.
of that film was named after her name.
Yeah.
I think it's pronounced Marceline. Marceline.
Oh, yeah.
That was the name of the film.
Sorry if we messed that up.
Whatever.
So it was the little girl had this crazy imagination, and no matter what she did, she always gets sucked into her imagination. She'd go to clean her bedroom, and then before you know it, she was fighting Darth Vader, and then it's like, and then she'd
It
go.
was fun to watch. It reminded me of being a kid
Yeah.
and just imagining everything. And I thought it was so cool how, he worked in, his wife and, he had his daughter and he comes in from work and then how he set up, something for like showing that he still has his imagination.
Right, because the little girl was working to clean up to be able to go outside and play, and by the time she had everything done,
Spoiler alert.
it starts to rain.
But yeah, being a father and having a little girl, that's I think what made it even better for me is like that was, and like Buddy said, like being a kid, it was so good. Like
It was
I loved
awesome.
it.
I really enjoyed it. I walked out like, man, that was really good. Yeah.
The other
I
film
wish I
was pretty
coulda met
good
him.
that we saw. We saw all the stories taken. The guy that's trying to write a
Yes.
story.
Oh yes, that
he was trying to write a
hilarious.
paper before the day that it was due, like the next day or something like that.
Oh no, that day it was
It was
due
due
the
that
I
day.
laughed at the very end where
He
he
just
was like,
throws it.
yeah, and he was angry about it, and Manny kind of just looked over at me and he was like, I'd be pumped.
Yeah.
He's like, now I just got a bunch of free time till next class.
Oh, right. So the guy finally finishes it.
Yeah.
Finishes his paper, goes in,
And
and
the
the
class.
class is canceled until next week. And the character is pissed off, and I would be like,
Seriously.
sweet,
Manny
I got a
just-
week off.
Yeah, Manny just looked over at me. He's like, I'd be pumped. I got a week off.
Let's do
And I
it.
started laughing.
No, that was really good.
But no, it was cool. I really enjoyed that part of it.
Well, the one thing that we always get with these Comic-Cons is the cosplay. There's so much cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
Constant cosplay. I know sometimes people think it's a little too much cosplay.
It's a whole culture now.
But it's great. It's like people go, it's like I see people have booths simply to show off their cosplay.
Or to show that they can, help you make the stuff that you want.
Right.
Which there was a group there that was, I think they were selling cosplay
was
stuff.
it the one with
correct?
hats? Or am I thinking of
No,
something else?
I don't know.
Because there was a booth with like hats and goggles and stuff from like a game, I think.
But it was still the guy that did Captain Underpants.
Well, that's the thing I was going to say is like the confidence that these people have to have in order to put all these costumes on. And the costume is only the beginning of it. It's like once they have the costume, they have to play the role. They have to play the role the whole time.
whole persona.
People are constantly coming up to you to take photos. These people actually play the role of the character, and they do such a good job.
Bravo to the Resident Evil crew.
We
Yes.
know.
They were awesome.
These are the ones that I have listed on what was awesome. The Predator family.
Oh,
took
man.
the
The
fucking-
Predators.
Oh my God, the Predator family killed it, and the sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
the big
dude.
Predator, and then the two
The
kids.
spine with the skull, the
The
red.
two kids, I just pointed my camera at them, and they immediately got into position.
so
I was like,
badass.
wow,
Yeah,
they're
they know
actually a
what's
little
up.
scary, like they were gonna come
That
after
was
me.
so cool, and they've never as second the camera goes, like you could tell all of them just they were like, all right, we're in our role, like we never break character.
Well, and that's the thing is like I would love to do that, like go to a con and dress up as somebody, but Logan knows like how like. What's the point where it's fun to take pictures with people and then right over that line is like, okay, I've been here for an hour and I've walked around for 5 minutes because everybody wants to take a picture with me.
I'm telling you right now, it never gets old.
Really?
Ever.
Okay,
You put
yes, yeah, I
so
have to
much work.
understand.
You put so much work into
Yeah.
doing it that it's just you want to. It's like you want to go show everyone your show.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
I remember
That's
when
kind
we
of the
went,
point.
it was last year when we went to the Wizard World, like right when you walked into the door, you had to take like 5 pictures.
yeah, because most of those cosplayers, probably about 80% of them, they're building all of that themselves.
Right, yeah.
So imagine putting countless hours in, and then you're getting tons of people
yeah.
like, oh, I want to take a picture with you. Oh, I want to take. You're like, that's right. I spent all this time, and I did it, and everybody's loving
Yeah,
it.
don't get me wrong, because now Overwatch is really popular. And all of the Overwatch cosplayers are so dedicated. Like, they make every single one of those weapons, and they look
Right.
perfect from the game. And, I don't know. But I feel like I wouldn't enjoy myself at a con just taking a picture after picture after picture with strangers. But that's just me.
Well, I mean, I think if you're gonna do it, you
Right.
have to understand what you're getting into, and
Yeah.
I would think that when I wore my Captain America costume to work on a Halloween, and people were loving it, and I have to say, I was kind of excited. It was getting me pumped for it. I didn't think I was gonna get that much of a reaction.
You'd fill the suit out a little more now.
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
a little-
Yeah, I was
got a little more
I was a
buff.
little like I was the tiny Captain. I was the Captain America before he got the juice in it.
Now, man, he's got the juice.
The Harley Quinn that was sitting behind our booth.
Oh
she was
my
amazing.
gosh.
She looked so great, and her hammer was dope.
I was sad I didn't get to talk to her about the hammer because the second she got on the floor, everybody wanted to take a picture
Right.
with
Oh,
her.
yeah.
And I wanted to ask her who made her hammer because the hammer was,
That was-
huge and it was fucking
that was
looked
crazy.
super cool.
MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Can't touch this.
And she was quick with the poses. She raised her little leg real quick. She took a photo with the Captain Underpants that was pretty much
Oh, yeah.
naked.
Man,
Oh
that
my
guy.
God.
That was a big guy.
Yeah.
Big
He
guy.
was funny.
The Green Goblin or
I just
Hobgoblin,
posted
whatever he
that
was.
picture.
At the end of the day, we were leaving, and he was
dude.
on a hoverboard. That was
Yeah.
amazing. That was.
I never just to come up with that concept of doing the hoverboard, like doing his glider as a hoverboard, like I don't understand how you think of that. And it's such an amazing idea, and it was
good.
perfect.
He looked awesome.
There was a lot to that costume.
Yeah.
That was just
Dude, the
insane.
headgear,
Yeah.
that he was wearing, I'm like, oh, that is not comfortable.
You mentioned the Umbrella agents, the Resident
Yes.
Evil
Oh.
Umbrella agents. They had made the little case of the virus vials.
Yeah, the vials.
They were really cool.
That was so freaking cool.
The group of Fets, not the Boba Fett, but they were the three.
Like,
they were all
they were
running
was
around
like
cool.
vets. What are you talking about, vets?
Fets.
We have a picture that we haven't posted, but there's the three of them, and Aaron just propped his head up like in the background.
Oh, yeah,
It's
he
hilarious.
Sprinkled it.
He sprinkled that.
He did
photo.
sprinkle it.
The Mandalorian mercs, I think those guys were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Whenever I photobomb somebody, it's not a photobomb. It's a sprinkle. I spranked it.
Yeah, he wants to put his little sprinkles on it.
Little sprinkle.
Did you guys see the boy dressed as it? He was just walking
Yes.
around.
Oh, dude.
I kept trying to get a photo of because he was holding
Just
the red.
him?
Of the red. He had the red balloon with him,
Mm-hmm.
and every once in a while it would just float over his face, and I was trying to catch that perfect, weird, creepy picture of the balloon
That
right
would've
in
been
front of
good,
him.
yeah.
But he did a great job with his.
That would have been awesome if he would have had like a Georgie, like his little brother with him.
Yes,
That would have been awesome.
with a little yellow raincoat.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. We saw Darth Vader walking around.
With his daughter.
She was in the movie too, right?
What? Princess Leia?
Princess
yeah.
Leia. She was.
She's
Princess-
been in the movies.
Yeah.
She was the little girl was in the. I thought she was in the
that
Marceline.
movie?
Yeah.
It might have been the same person. It was awesome though, like just watching them hang out together. It was funny.
That was another person. I pulled out my camera and I was getting ready to take photos, and she immediately got into position. She was just like she knew what to do.
That's
posing
awesome.
posing right next to Darth Vader.
I wonder if the dad's like, all right, listen here. The second somebody pulls out your camera, we have 5 poses that we do. You know what I mean?
Turkey Man.
Pick one and I'll jump. I'll do whatever. I'll play along with whichever one you pick.
No, that's awesome. For that fact alone, mate, I'm trying to think. I'm actually thinking about having kids just to dress them.
Wow.
not
I'm
really.
having kids just to take them to cons and force them to dress as characters
What do you mean?
I like.
Aaron, pretty soon we're gonna have 3 of them that we can dress
There you
up.
go. You can
We're
have
going to be the
whole-
Incredibles.
There you go. That's awesome.
Dude, you know what they should do is you could have Ray. You know what I mean? You could have your
Would I
daughter
be Obi-Wan?
No,
No, you'll be Obi too.
Hey-o!
All right, so I have to bring this up.
Obi-Nan.
Capeless Crusaders.
Before we move off the cosplay, though, we're gonna throw a whole bunch
okay.
of. Manny took a whole bunch of pictures of all these guys, so
Yeah.
we're gonna throw those all up on hardlyheroes.com.
It's already
for
on the
everybody to check
website. You
out.
can go onto our
Boom.
photo section and look it up. The con section.
Yeah.
And you'll see all the photos. We have everything up there, as well as have we posted anything on social media? I know I. Put
Oh
them out
yeah,
there for
I've
you
been
guys.
posting pictures from the con. So
Okay, I was about to call them out. Capeless Crusaders. We finally met them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 2 of them.
2 of them out of how many?
Like
are there?
17.
So we met them there, and we talked to them a little bit, and we've already heard a shout out on their podcast.
Thanks for the shout out, by the way.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But we are definitely. I like the shit talking of saying about the list.
Yes, the list.
And I
It's
don't
just
know-
Insane. It's not so much that we have a problem with Amy. I think that's her name. Amy
Yeah.
is the host. We
But-
don't have a problem with Amy. We just have a problem with the amount, the lack of amazing movies she's
But
seen
I
in
don't
her
know
life.
if Amy knew, but her ears are burning. She already caught up on a couple of those movies.
Oh, really? Did she?
On the list. So
Yeah.
I think she knew that Hardly Heroes was coming for. So
Yeah.
she's like, hey, I better catch up because I don't want them to give
Yeah,
me
because
too
even
hard
on
of a
their show,
time.
they were like, you got called out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, they definitely got a kick out of us mentioning that to them.
Oh, yeah.
They really liked our booth. They showed up a little later because they had been going through to con after con after con.
Yeah.
And they were just kind of worn out. And,
Yeah,
but
they were busy.
A couple of them
Well,
did make it.
And
But
we
yeah,
we took a picture with them, and they posted and tagged us on Twitter.
yeah, that's cool. Awesome.
And Instagram. It was really nice of them. They were awesome to talk to.
Yeah, a buddy said he talked a bunch of sports stuff, and those guys talked a bunch of sports stuff, and sports stuff was said. That was awesome.
My name is Manny, and I like sports.
Go,
All
my favorite sports team.
Go sports.
Go yonder. Be triumphant.
Get the ball in the basket hoop, goalie. But extra
Whatever
point.
they say.
Speaking of which, how's the Spartan race training?
Yeah.
This week was a little tough. It was, yeah. I got to get back on it. I've had a hard week, but I'm
Giggity.
gonna get back on it. Yeah.
But yeah, another thing about Capeless Crusaders, you can find them on iTunes. They are very comic book heavy, so if you're really looking for in-depth
Yeah, definitely.
Comic Talk, they are really good about that. So
we
check
love
them
our
out.
comic books, but we're not necessarily filling that void. Yeah,
hello.
you like that, huh?
Yeah, we talk
Bet
about
you
it a
wish
little
I
bit.
did.
They just go really in depth. So if you're looking for real in depth, that would definitely be.
If you're
a
looking
podcast
for
to
somebody
check
to
out.
fill your void, hey.
You mentioned Diversity
Heyo.
of One. You mentioned Diversity of One.
Yes.
We watched them play live there. They had a lot of energy. A lot
I
of
got to
fun
reach
music.
out to them. They I actually got to talk to their lead singer. And I was telling him, I was like, hey, man, great set. You guys are awesome. I was like, I would love it if we could play some of your music over the end of our show. And he was like, now.
Yes.
Do it right now. He's like, are you recording right now? Because we would love to play right after.
I didn't know what to expect with them, and then like with their look and their appearance, I just didn't know. They were good. I liked them.
Bravo
They're pretty high
to
energy.
their guitarist.
Yeah.
How he wears the mask over his face.
Yeah.
I got to chat with him after the show was over. And I'm
Mask
like,
or no mask?
No mask.
All right.
But I asked him, I'm like, hey, man, nice, like, committing to wearing the mask. He's like, no, every time I'm on stage, it never comes off. And he's like, I have to have 2 masks because if we play back-to-back shows, thing's pretty rank. He's like, tried to do it once and it was bad.
Stinky. Yeah.
But, I mean,
That's how you get carbon
committing
monoxide
to
poisoning.
it, that's awesome.
I liked how they were silly, like in between songs. They were super. That's another thing I didn't expect. They were just joking and having fun in between songs.
Shout out to the singer. I told him I was digging his dance moves.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to get down, but I was like, people probably look at me a little weird, but I enjoyed it.
I captured quite a bit of the dancing. I
Yes.
posted some of those photos on the website.
His dancing
Yeah.
was spot on.
They had a great
Awesome.
message, honestly. They
Yeah.
were, they were talking about uniting people in a time that we needed it the most,
And
we saved their banner.
I was gonna
when it-
say,
No,
we-
and I took credit
and you
for that.
took credit for
we
it.
became hardly heroes, just
Yeah.
hardly.
We weren't even hardly. We were heroes.
He
Wow.
told me, he was like, thanks for saving the banner. And I was like, I didn't do it. And he was like, well, one of your guys with the shirts on.
The good-looking one.
It was
Yeah.
well, we both did.
It
I'll
was
take
like
it.
the one you call Sprinkles, the bald one.
Sprank.
Yeah.
Spranked it.
Yeah, but we both just jumped into action as the wind blew us as like a tornado and pushed down their sign. And we got it back up.
And then did you follow the yellow brick road home?
Yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road.
That was amazing.
Thank you very much.
We, at the very end, we met a Dennis Bradley that was part of the Project Wish Upon a Star.
Bradley
oh, yeah,
or Bradley?
This is cool.
I think it's pronounced Bradley.
Okay.
Maybe it's Bradley.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
maybe I spelled it wrong.
Oh, maybe you said it wrong.
Maybe I'm in a room all by myself and you guys don't even exist.
Maybe you just had a stroke.
One
Strokes
step too
aren't
far.
funny.
I had a stroke. I can make the joke.
That's true.
So they take kids with terminal illness to Comic Cons and give them the superhero treatment. They dress them up.
I think
they
this
put
is
them through all
so
these
cool.
scenarios. It sounds like a lot of fun. So we just wanted to mention that they do a lot of really cool things. Put their name out there. Project Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah.
It was really cool to meet those guys.
Yeah.
They're doing. When we're just sitting here doing dumb shit that maybe isn't getting us anything valuable like that. These people are helping these children. So it's really cool.
No, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, it's always good to just to know that I love that nonprofit. It's such a cool concept. It's like a Make-A-Wish, but more nerdy, I guess.
I wish one of the kids I wish I could be a podcaster.
Yeah,
And
and
then
a lot of people come up to the table. They were really drawn in by the Captain America shield.
Oh, dude,
Logan
our
shield.
props, everybody loved those.
Man, they love that. And Logan,
Negan's bat.
yes, Negan's bat.
Oh,
they
what do you
loved
mean?
The bat.
What do you, Mjolnir was just.
Oh, Mjolnir.
Yeah,
Mjolnir.
the kids loved it when you were like,
Are you
let's
worthy?
see if you're worthy.
Oh
Pick it
my
up.
God.
And the second they pick it up, like, hey, they
You're
really
worthy.
liked it. They
I-
were like, yes.
I had a kid came up.
You
and-
have a kid?
No, I ain't got no kid.
Oh.
Kid came up and I had Mjolnir right
fur
there, and
baby.
I was standing by it, and I went to go lift it, and I was like, I can't lift it. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not worthy. And the kid looked and he just grabbed it as fast as he could and lifted it up. Thought it was so funny.
It
I was
was
like,
good.
see, you're
That's
worthy.
cool.
Yeah.
I was like, not even me.
Yeah,
And
because he was like,
laughing.
you're just, I know that joke. I know it. And then
Yeah.
he was like,
Yeah, as fast as he could. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
everybody kept thinking that it was like magnetized to the table or
I'm
something.
surprised nobody like
That
pulled it really
would
hard.
be funny if we like carved it out a little bit and put a magnet in it, so it's just a little bit of resistance.
Yeah.
And put a magnet underneath. People
Say we
would be
just
like,
get one carved out of stone, really heavy
Oh.
stone, and just take it everywhere.
Maybe
we
you
go.
should do that.
Yes.
Carve it yourself.
I will do it with my
Okay.
teeth.
Yes. And your own toothbrush.
like
Why
corn in the
toothbrush?
cob.
Well, that's how you wash it.
Okay,
You know
I
what
get
I'm
it,
saying?
yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking him gnawing on it like corn in the cob.
We also met artists Kevin Green and Corey David. They had Logan bought a Spawn print from him.
Oh,
And he was admiring the original Spawn
Sprint.
art that came from it.
Yeah, I was. It was freaking amazing looking. The guy had such a good deal on the original too. I didn't come to the con prepared to spend $150, but now I'm kind of regretting it. I wish I had it hanging in my house.
It was
Way
pretty
to go.
cool.
I have the print though. The print's amazing too.
Oh, the print is awesome.
And then Logan purchased a painting of the Enterprise for Sheila
Oh, it
from
was
Corey David.
super cool.
That
too.
was really cool too. Yes, I like that a lot.
That was
And
probably one of my favorite pieces he had hanging up.
so the other things we had on the list that we can mention real quick was Fantastic Collectibles had all the Funkos.
Oh yeah,
Funkus.
The lightsaber team that did workouts with lightsabers.
That was
That
cool.
was cool.
They would tell you to when you join, you get to create your own lightsaber first. You make your own lightsaber and then you work out with it.
That's
that's
pretty
pretty
awesome.
I
badass.
think it's a good idea. Monstark, he had all the twisted wolf art on the far end. Really close to
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really cool art. FX makeup and costuming
Okay.
from Don and Lily.
Yeah. I met them
Yeah,
from
you met them.
the I-80 con,
Oh, okay.
and they remembered us, and they told me that they checked out the show and they liked it. But their makeup, I told them, I was like, bravo, it is hot in here, and you
Yeah.
guys are crushing it.
yeah.
What
What makeup was it?
They were dressed up from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack
oh, yes.
and,
Yeah. I know
oh,
who that is.
love it.
I got a photo of them.
It
Jack
was
Skellington.
so awesome. And I was like, man, you are a champ to like sit through this hot. Because, I mean, it wasn't like ridiculously hot in there, but to have was it a skull cap, they call it?
Yes.
And then all the white makeup on top of it. Andy was wearing the suit.
No,
Oh,
thank you.
champion.
Yeah, looks pretty uncomfortable. We also had Christopher Seiko, John Harrison, Anarchy Beyond the Walls, Never Static Pictures, Lucky Bunny Cosplay, Snelling's Ranch of Horrors.
Snellings?
Snelling's, that's what I had.
Snellings.
Oh, I got a Snellings. Hold on. Let me
You
itch it.
don't even think about it.
Yeah, so
No.
we want to thank everybody that was there. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That helped us out. Sheila was amazing. She held down the fort when we took off and kind of made the rounds.
Substitute den mother.
Special thanks
Yes.
to Marina, the show director, for putting on the whole thing together with her husband. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for inviting us. We really appreciate it. Again, yeah, Sheila was our den mother. She had like lunches
Oh my
packed
gosh.
and
Turkey jerky?
according to the Nickersons, the best
Okay.
apple you've ever
Oh my
eaten
God,
in your
this
life.
apple was amazing.
I don't
No
like-
joke. They probably talked about this fucking apple situation for like an hour or two.
Dude, this apple, I swear, was the juiciest,
What kind?
tartest
What kind was
apple.
it?
Hold on. Give me a moment.
It was. I don't think I'd ever been around two Nickersons like that before.
Never.
Ever.
Well, I have,
I mean,
but-
I've met his sisters,
Sure.
but never like we were like stuck in one place for like hours.
Yeah,
What's
And
wrong with
I
that?
tried to warn you.
I know.
tried to warn you.
Poor Logan. I
Oh
don't know how
my
he does it.
gosh. Well, I think if you
Sweet
just have
Tango.
one Sweet Tango apple.
It was from Costco.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this apple
Tank.
was delicious.
You guys, and it was funny
Look,
because it wasn't. It
was
didn't even
good.
seem like you guys were joking around. You guys were about as serious as you could be. Like, oh my gosh.
It was so good. I can't explain to the listeners how delicious this apple was. It was like just like juice was flying out left and right. And it was cold. It was crunchy as like Captain Crunch. It was amazing. It was so delicious.
Get ready next week for Apple Talk with Buddy and his sister.
Speaking of his sister Sheila,
Yes.
We do have
Sheila
man, I
Kapila?
moved all- yeah.
Apple Talk with Buddy and Sheila.
Are we ready to move on to some sidekick mail?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sidekick mayo.
All right, there we go. This one is from Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
Mowgli?
What?
That's my
Mobley?
nickname for.
That's-
I'll probably get a lot of shit for this. But Sheila, my sister.
Oh.
Her nickname growing up was Mowgli because
Like from
when
Lion
Jungle
King?
Book came out,
Jungle
she
Book.
had like this weird like bowl kind of
Oh,
cut.
we've got to get a photo of
Yes,
that.
And we
please.
used to call her Mowgli all the time until it's kind of stuck around.
That's
So
awesome.
she's probably not going to be too happy, especially Logan's in the room.
Oopsie doopsie.
Uh-oh.
Mowgli.
Okay,
I
so
heard nothing.
this is her email to us. Hey guys, first off, I'm loving the show.
Thanks,
and
Sheila.
I especially love the addition of your mystery man, Logan. He's no mystery. He is Logan.
Hardly Logan.
Logan
Hardly
brought
Logan.
back Logan today.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
my copy of Logan. He
Logan.
watched Logan.
Logan brought back
Logan
Logan.
watched Logan.
You put the fear in me, really.
I did.
I protected it.
It's got to look
for 2
better.
weeks.
The
Oh, it
DVD
did. I
has to look
polished
better
it.
than when I gave it to you. Okay, she has a question.
Oh.
I was wondering if any of you guys plan on watching the new Star Trek. I didn't know if any of you guys are fans and if I could look forward to some Star Trek talk. Love you guys, Sheila.
I want to because it
I
has
do too.
Sonequa Martin Green from Walking Dead.
Yes.
But
Looks really good. I
is-
like the tone. It's it's a little bit more cleaner, more modern looking now. It looks a little serious. I'm really digging it. But it's only going to be on.
that's what it's
Are
a
you
CBS.
sure?
I'm almost positive it's a CBS All Access
That
show.
just seems like they're shooting themselves in the foot.
But this is
Especially with that show.
Yeah.
Hey, get off the presents.
Yes.
But yeah, so I want to see it because the newer Star Trek stuff looks good, and the trailers I've seen, it for a TV show, the special effects look good.
Like it looked good. Yeah. It's got a lot of good actors and actresses.
I'm going to watch the first
I think they're
episode,
going to show
but-
it. I think that you'll be able to watch the first episode on that day on Access, and then the rest, kind of like what they did with Inhumans and IMAX, maybe.
Right. Probably a lot better than humans.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about the quality of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was our sidekick mail. Right?
Sidekick
we
mayo.
Okay. Before we
Thanks,
move on
Kapila.
to the beautiful iTunes review that we just
it's
got,
gorgeous.
we almost forgot about our gift exchange.
Yes.
Aaron in the car home called it the GeekyCon gift exchange.
Yeah.
And this was Logan's idea while we were there, and we thought we'd give it a shot. So we all bought gifts for ourselves, not for ourselves, but for one another, kind of like you can compare it to a Secret Santa,
So
but
what
it's not.
I wanted to wonder, is one person going to go and pretty much be like, all right, then whoever they got, then after they go, then they say who they got.
We could do that.
Sure.
What was?
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Who's going first?
I'll just go first.
Okay, you go first.
So
So
this,
who did you have?
I wrapped it, and
So this
okay.
is something we purchased at the California Republic Comic Con for each of us, and nobody knows what anybody else got.
We had a $10 limit,
We exchanged our names.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a $10 limit.
and I got Buddy.
Oh,
shit.
snap.
And thank you to my mother, Trigo,
wrapping.
now for wrapping the gift.
It's in a teal, baby puke green, and purple.
And it has little birdies.
I like the birds. They almost look like
birds.
Twitter birds.
I almost wrapped it in Christmas wrapping paper.
That would have been awesome.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Great radio.
What?
Yeah.
I'm opening up a package.
Oh? What is
Oh, shit. It's a Batman.
Ooh.
like-
Yeah.
Oh, I saw those. The little scalers. So
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, is that Batman on a stripper pole? Because that's fucking
what
awesome.
I really thought it was when I first opened it. But it's actually Batman like that can hang on to like any kind of like small kind of wire. So if you had like something hanging over, he'll hang on to it like he's climbing a
like
rope.
a stripper
Yeah.
pole.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Which I'm going to get a stripper pole to hang him. Thank
Oh,
you,
good.
Aaron.
No problem, man. Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Bing.
Okay.
You next?
I'm next. And I got Logan.
Hey-o.
Logan's turn.
Logan got Logan.
So,
What? No.
Wait,
All right,
never
is
mind.
there an announcement
got-
before I open it?
No, just open it and then I'll explain afterwards. But there's 2 parts of it, so
Oh dear.
you got to open up both parts.
Okay, so you just
But
open
you
up
can open up the
Geek
first
Fuel.
part.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Explain the box. 'cause the box.
So
The box
the
is
first
amazing.
box is a Geek Fuel box, but inside that Geek Fuel box is what is that called? But from
the Geek-
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's
I've
the
hung
trap.
on
the
to
box
that
is made of a trap.
from my Geek Fuel from one of the first ones I got. That's what my shirt.
No, that
came
was
in.
awesome. Yeah,
I
that
kept
was,
that.
That was kind of actually better than the shirt, just at that
Wow.
specific
Yeah,
instant.
because
it
that
was just
box-
such great packaging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the trap.
I got a
from
good
Ghostbusters.
package. Yeah,
totally.
So
They crushed it with the packaging. It's like I love the
The snap.
right, exactly. Yeah, the packaging for the power of the sword that
Oh,
came
yeah.
in. That's I never saved
awesome.
any of that stuff ever at all, and I've kept that in a drawer. All right,
That's
so
cool.
opening up. Oh yes.
Oh, what is it? Let's see.
It looks like it's a Captain
There
America.
you go.
Is this from Tim's Woodworking?
yes,
Yes.
now
Oh,
Solid.
sweet. We'll have to
if
put a
you
picture
open up the
online
second
on
part
social media.
Whoa, what's the second part? Oh,
underneath the
Part
paper
deux.
in the box.
part 2.
Now, it was over the $10 limit, but the main reason why
Way to
is
go.
because Sheila wanted to get that for him. So I threw in. She gave me the rest of the money. I only spent $10.
Look at
But
that.
I was just saying,
Sheila,
I didn't know those were $10.
See, I would have bought one.
Yeah,
I would have
right.
bought the Flash one.
Yeah,
so
this is awesome.
Sheila was
That
like,
is so
"I want to
cool.
get it for him." So she gave me the rest of the money. I did the 10, but we
These-
wanted to do it over the show, and I actually got to talk to him and told him that Logan was going to open it up live on the show, and he was so excited to listen.
So these
sh-
are
to hear what he had to say.
These
I'm
are the
so
cutouts of the comic book pages along with the character, and Captain America will be standing off the page like he's jumping at
We
you.
should put all these pictures on the social
We
media.
shall.
Yeah, we should.
Yes.
And
But-
what's so awesome about these is they're made out of actual comic books. So if you look on the back of the Captain America, it says Captain
that's
America Volume 1, number 432.
It's like
So
what
it's
it's like
taken
what
from
Robin
an
did with
actual
with
book.
our H's.
Kind of, yeah.
But he gives you the comic book that it came from. So if you did want to go back and buy it, you could do that, which I think is awesome.
Oh, look at that.
And
So
I was
cool.
just telling him how much I liked his stuff. I wanted to support him, and I thought it'd be really cool for Logan to open it up because Captain America is his favorite.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. This
Ironically,
is awesome.
Logan's
Yeah.
favorite is Captain
I
America.
almost got him a Wolverine one, but
Is that we need to run Logan through the Hardly Heroes questions.
question,
right.
right? But how cool does that look?
Oh my
I love
gosh.
it.
That's
I'll
dope.
Does he have a?
pictures.
Do we know if he has a website?
Yeah,
Captain America? Yes.
No,
CaptainAmerica.com.
ChrisEvans.com. Because I want to get the Flash one. Like I really want that one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he does. If you just search Tim's Woodworking online, you would find him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
he comes up.
But yeah, thanks again. I was
also-
talking to him the whole con. He was awesome.
He also
Between
posted
him
something on our Facebook.
And
Yeah.
Gazbot, but
He
was just
commented on our It review.
talking. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So
All right, so up next we have
You.
Manny.
Yeah.
And I decided to go the route of instead of one thing, I decided to go
man.
for
multiple.
a plethora, if you will.
I got
You
lucky.
got him a
I
folder.
got lucky
So-
that Logan got my.
So we'll start
Right.
off.
Name.
We'll start off with just a badass looking X Factor
I
comic.
know.
that
I
thought
love
was
this.
timely.
I love this comic. Actually, I
man.
do know what comic this is.
I was like,
and
you
I know
own
what,
it?
I know the
Funny.
Executioner song. So this is part 6 of Executioner song. This is freaking awesome. This is one of my favorite storylines in the 90s of the X-Men, where I believe this is the storyline where the character Strife comes back to try to kill Professor X, but he looks like Cable, so everybody thinks he's doing it.
That is awesome.
So it's pretty crazy. So thanks, Logan. I really appreciate this. This is awesome.
I'll have you know I dug through probably about 200 comics.
This is
$3 comics
this was
for that.
perfect.
It was funny because we had the $10 limit, and there was a booth, and I almost did this. There was a booth that had 50-cent comics, and I almost bought 20 comics
that'd
for
be
Buddy.
That'd be awesome.
That would have been
awesome.
pretty good. All right, and next up we
Oh,
have.
I wonder
gotta keep
I wonder
it
who
going.
Manny
Oh
has.
no! The
Yes.
continues.
Oh.
RoboCop. That's
What-
awesome.
Oh, what the RoboCop trading cards?
nine cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubble gum.
In the package.
Yeah,
still.
Yes.
The
buddy.
gum.
But
Chew
the
the gum.
gum.
you actually want me to
Chew
open
the
them?
gum.
No.
Do you want me to open them?
Oh.
I'm torn.
Or do you want to open those first or these?
Oh,
whoa!
more
It just
cards.
keeps on going. The Rocketeer.
Oh, Oh shit! That is a great pull.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. 8 glossy movie cards, 1 sticker, no gum.
Oh, you couldn't splurge for the gum?
You failed, Logan.
Way to go.
I didn't choose which packs
I
of
cannot
cards had the
believe
gum
you.
in them. They didn't have Rocketeer cards.
I can't believe he got the Rocketeer.
How old
though,
are these?
Because that's an old school one for
At
us.
least 2 days old.
When were these printed?
When the movies came out.
You think so? So that gum's probably not that
Let's
great,
eat
right?
it. Let's all share it.
the
Rip
gum.
it. and
Might
we'll-
get me a day off of work.
Gum.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. No, I will contemplate whether or
It
not
will
I want
just
to open these. 'Cause
disintegrate in your mouth.
Yeah.
it would be so much fun to just not open them and then like just maybe in years
Right.
opening them up and taking a look at them.
I like.
That's awesome.
Was there anything else?
And lastly,
Oh, my
we
goodness.
have, we
Did I
have
get
the big-
lucky
we have
or
the big
what?
one
Yeah.
here. We have a original Lando from
I
1980.
love
Shut up. Oh, that's
awesome. No, this is pretty cool. Damn. This is a
Dang, you
little
got hooked
Lando
up.
action figure.
Is that
And
$10?
I kind of, so I did fudge a little bit also. I
Oh,
don't want to be
come
accused
on.
of cheating. So the Lando was $2 over the rest of the money that I had, but I bought a little Yoda for myself in order to get that guy down to $6 on
There we
the
go.
Lando.
Nice.
Awesome.
It sucks because I saw a Harrison a Han Solo one, a little action figure, but it was 15.
Well,
And I didn't.
It was funny because I was telling people
That is
about
cool.
it too when I would go into each booth. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to find something
Yeah.
that's in this limit, and we're doing it over the show, and
Take
people
it
got
to
really
the
into
limit.
that.
Hey, buddy. Guess who's playing Lando in the new Star Wars movie?
Purple suit himself.
Donald Glover.
Yes,
Donnie
it is.
Gloves,
Yeah,
as
there
we
you go.
call him, as my friends call him.
Okay, last
Donnie
but definitely not least
Oh.
is Buddy again. No, I'm just
Yeah, buddy.
kidding. Is Aaron. I had some trouble doing this, but I'm not the greatest gift giver, so I thought I found something that fit Aaron pretty well. And,
You got me underwear?
I
No,
was gonna
those
say-
don't fit you well at all.
I was
that's
going
what
to
I'm
say
saying.
sprinkles.
Tight around the thigh.
You got you a bunch of sprinkles.
Yes.
No, I got you a.
Da, 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 da.
I can't reach it. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we
Manny's
go.
going off mic.
Manny's going deep
Ooh,
under.
giggity.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh, that's
So,
badass.
Rick and Morty action figure. You
I
were
really
talking about.
want to open this.
Oh, that's up to you, man.
Oh my gosh.
Set
It's,
it,
I
set it
love
free.
it.
Set
it's
it
Rick.
free.
Is it Rick?
Yeah, it's Rick Sanchez. Middle name Dirty.
What?
Rick Dirty Sanchez.
He's Mexican.
His last name's Sanchez. That's all I know.
Nobody calls
Man,
him
this is awesome. It's got the portal gun. Oh, it's got everything. Thank you,
Yeah,
Manny. This is
You're
awesome.
welcome. It's
I
pretty
was gonna
cool.
Say, that's
You
a
wanna-
good gift.
I asked the guys for a business card, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have any."
Was it like a comics book shop or a toy
It was
store?
toys. They had the toys. They had
You didn't
They
even
had
say
all
he's
the.
got the puke on him too.
Well, he always has the puke on him.
Well, not all the time in the show.
The only time he doesn't have the puke on him is when he's not drinking.
Yeah, which
yeah.
is very rarely.
They
Exactly.
had the booth with all the Dragon Ball Z
Oh.
figures, one after another. They looked really cool.
That's yeah.
But yeah, what else do
That's
we have?
awesome.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
Mr. Macy's. That would've
Mr.
been
Macy.
Are you still watching it? Are you liking it?
I'm watching it.
It's good.
Oh, whoops! What am I doing?
It's okay. So every time we got a kid, I got this 2 or 3 times. Every time we got a kid to come up to the booth, they were like, "Well, what do you do?" And we're like, "We're a podcast." And they were like, "Oh,
What's a
cool."
podcast?
I was like, and I would tell them, you have to ask your parents for permission because we are over 18. We are the stuff we talk about is 18 and over. So you want to check with your parents, and they go, "Oh no, it's okay. I watch Rick and Morty, so they let me watch Rick and Morty, so it's okay." So is this show like
It's
that?
it's an adult show.
Pretty risque.
Really?
I mean, they have an episode about a genocide, killing a whole planet. Like, there's some dark shit on that show.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. We didn't talk about it. The person right across from us, the booth, the
kids?
high school kids.
Oh,
with the-
yeah,
with
with
the
the-
robots.
That they look like a bunch of engineers or something.
Yeah,
just
it was
making robots.
it was from a school in Merced, and they
Yes.
they had this robot that could climb a rope.
That was
Right.
awesome.
Oh my gosh,
I watched that thing climb that rope like
for fucking 8
35
hours,
times.
No, more
35,000
than-
times. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to mention
Watch,
that.
it's gonna climb the rope. It's gonna climb it. Yes, it did it.
Woo!
No,
And
that
guess
was really
what?
cool.
It's gonna do it again.
You're darn right it is. Do you want me to do the Hobadoba?
Yeah, let's get into the iTunes reviews or the
We got
iTunes
one.
review.
It's amazing. So this iTunes review is titled Podcast for Life.
Podcast for life.
For life.
It's by Podcast Crazy 8345621. And that's the name. That's all I got. And it says, I'm crazy for podcast. And this one is so fun. I feel like I'm sitting in the room, and Sprinkles is my favorite.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So you finally got your mom to
whoa.
do it, huh?
Yeah. I
No, that's
can't say
awesome.
it's his dad because it's more than two words.
I didn't do this at all. This wasn't a plant.
I figure since you've lost Brandon as a fan,
Right, I
you've
did.
gained one. So you're
That's
okay.
good.
You know,
I
you're
like-
evened
What is
out.
this collusion with, huh?
Russia.
It must have been somebody
they
you
all?
talked to at the con and was like, "Hey, I will pay you $2
At least.
to leave me an iTunes."
But I'll
review."
have to owe you the $2 because
Yeah.
I don't have it on me right now.
I will give it back as soon as I read that you love Sprinkles.
Yeah.
No, that's,
I'll get
it's
you
really
back
awesome.
at the next con.
Thank you. What was the name again? Do you remember? No, you don't have to. Pull it
Podcast
out.
for Life 465255643.
Thank you.
Thank you for the iTunes review. We really appreciate it. We're getting up there. 39.
40,
40 reviews. Yes.
41.
41.
What?
Yeah, it was
Wait.
41. That one was 41.
Okay. I thought the last one we read was 39 or 38.
Yeah, we got
No, it
one
was-
other one.
Did
I
we
didn't
have
see
another
another one.
Yeah, but it was we got it like right after.
I thought we
Did
read
we
it.
read it?
No,
Oh, just kidding.
I thought you
But
had
yeah.
it up.
I thought I did it. I got
That one is new, but I think we had two.
Here.
Dude, they updated everything now. So on that, did you guys download the update by the way on that?
I don't think I
iPhone?
can with
Oh,
mine.
yours is.
Did I do the Scream?
Omega Ren?
Yeah,
I thought we did that one.
Which one? What was that?
love. What?
Steam Me Up, Scotty.
I don't think
It was
we read
titled
that.
Steam Me Up, Scotty by Omega Ren.
No, we didn't read that one. No.
Do you got it or do you want me to read it?
No, go for it.
Okay, yeah. So this one's Steam Me Up, Scotty by Omega Red. 5 stars. The other one was 5 stars as well. Of
course.
This one's 5 stars. It says, love these guys' passion for all the topics they discuss. Their excitement is infectious, and their knowledge of movies, TV, and everything geek-related is amazing.
That one's way better.
No, I mean, they're all great.
They're all amazing. All
but
right.
I'm liking the one from Podcast Crazy 8345621.
Just because it loved you doesn't say anything about
Look,
us.
the last one.
Podcast crazy. If there's anything I can do, you let
Oh
me know.
wow.
The only one I remember.
Anything?
Wow.
Anything.
The one I remember that mentioned me was that they wished me butt AIDS. Okay, this is great.
That goes out to Murph
That
Dog.
was a long time ago.
Man,
That's a long time ago.
I got that under control.
Last but not least, we've got birthdays. Do you want to go through the birthdays
Yeah,
again?
so-
What celebrity birthdays are today?
So it's today's celebrity birthdays. We got Stephen King,
Oh, yes.
70 years old
Yeah.
today. It fame.
Sweet.
Yes, I didn't know he was that old. It's pretty cool.
Been around for a while.
Also, Bill Murray,
Bill Murray.
Murr.
Yes.
67 years old today. Luke Wilson is 46.
Yep.
And Alfonso Ribeiro
We know him from
Carlton from
Fresh
Prince of Bel-Air is 46 as well.
Yeah.
And then if you guys are going out this weekend, the movies in theaters, Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
I want to watch that.
I do want to watch that as well. And then the Lego Ninjago movie.
Yes.
Which I wasn't too excited about, but Jackie Chan plays a voice in it, and it looks funny. Like, it looks good. And I was a fan of the OG Chris Pratt Lego movie and the
yeah.
Batman one.
That was a good one.
So-
I like the Lego one better. Than
I
the
did
Batman.
too.
Batman was good, but I felt like, man, there was so much coming at you all the
Oh,
time.
hello.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Oh, hello.
It's hard, huh?
Giggity.
It's very hard.
That's what she said.
We also have the Star Trek Discovery starting this
Right.
weekend, which we don't know if they're actually going to put that on
Who knows?
television or not.
I'm going to try to watch it.
But that'll be great. And I know nobody cares about this one, but The Big Bang Theory is back on television on Monday.
And the Young Sheldon is
I haven't
starting.
seen any of that yet.
Well,
I
I think it's starting right after this, the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay. It's the first episode?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. We're also getting a new Jeepers Creepers movie.
I saw that.
Yeah, what is that about?
Jeepers
You
Creepers
guys ever watch
3.
those? Yeah.
I watched the
They're
first
weird.
one.
Justin
There.
Long's in the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun. I
And
love it.
Anything else? Did we miss anything, Logan?
Nope.
No? Are we good? We got more to come. We're doing a yes.
Manny, where can they find us?
They could find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
And they can email us at hardlyheroes@gmail.com.
Correct.
But if you forget any of those, just go to hardlyheroes.com
Right.
and you can find all the events page. You can even see your picture from the con if you took a picture with us
Up on there.
any
All
of
the
the
photos
stuff
are
you
up.
missed from
Go to
the
our
con.
photos section, look up the California Republic Comic Con, and
if
you
you
are
wanna-
going to see yourself there.
And if you want to see our ugly mugs and what we look like, we're up there too.
Yeah.
I do have one thing that I didn't want to forget today. If you guys remember from episode 58, Super Ugly.
Yes.
Super ugly.
Ugly.
Super Ugly. John from work.
John from work.
Super Ugly, the rapper.
Yes.
He's in a group called Unified School District.
And they have a Kickstarter that you can find under Unified School District. They have a new album coming out.
Yes, called Death by Misadventure.
Oh,
But what is really cool about it is he put it out to a couple different artists that he knows, and they're going to put it on vinyl, but you can buy each different cover.
Oh.
Whichever one you like. And the one I like the most is from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
The cover of that is the two guys. It's Steve Martin
Yes.
and John Candy.
love it.
But it's their
But they're
skulls.
skeletons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Which is awesome. So
he
that'll
has-
be the
yeah.
one I'll be picking up. But what he did for our listeners is at the end of this show, he's giving us a sneak peek of one of the songs that's going to be on the album.
exclusive.
Yes, we're going to
Yes.
play it at the end. And if you can also recognize his voice in our intro.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is his voice in the intro.
Always.
So, if you are looking to support the music, he does have the Kickstarter. If you go to Kickstarter and just search Unified School District, you'll find the new album there. It's been years since they've released music, and frankly, John Super Ugly didn't think that they were going to be doing music anymore, and they came back with a vengeance.
I'm
They're-
pumped.
You know, it's got that good classic feel still, where there's quality and skill involved, and so you
I'm
don't get a whole
steamed
lot
up
of that
about it.
nowadays. But
Yeah.
you'll listen to the song at the very end of our show and see if you like it. Go check them out, and
Yeah, you can
also
find
check
him on
out.
social media at Super Ugly.
Yes,
Dig
and
it, dig it.
Their old music is on Spotify.
Yeah,
All
Spotify,
really good.
iTunes, all that.
Yes.
So, make sure you check him out. But there is one thing you always got to remember.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, up from the bubbling muck. Hungry, forever rumbling guts. Ugly, only stumbling once. But it crushed me under the rubble and dust. Must be the statue who tell me how nice I am. A fine slice of ham, honey baked off a pipe of grams. Roddy Piper fan, ratty when you crowd around me. They live to doubt me, but money make me batty. I'm master the P, no limits to my soldiering. You indie with dependence, I kept it rolling with the bouldering. Chasing you down, smoldering, blazing your pound sign. Hashtag unified till we grave in the ground. Fine, I'll admit I spit liquid courage. I'm more cowardly, dog. You walk down in the murders, refurbish your engines, benching your star player. I'm a performance enhancer, advancing the betas. Next level with the text, metal with your blinking buttons. Incredible S, best purchase fresh, but you thinking it's nothing. And now the rotten is caught in the nets from the fishing. The deadliest catch is boredom, no plotting the fiction. I go green while they go codeine. I'm on that hydro lean. I might go hydro beam stock. Make reaching the clouds a lot tougher. Stop fake preaching the crowds. You talk bluff and knock. My cassette got better choppers in its salad. We keep stopping the violence. Ugly Fresh said silence. Mass marauder, father of the year, tear through the fodder, tasked with bothering your ear and the order in the bright lights. My jug is a crutch, my drug is a plush, stone pilot, temple a crush. Mush for the mouth, the man that's got me clutched in a crouch, scared to come out the cuts, butt stuck in a couch. This called breadcrumbs, we left a trail to get home. Crows come to get some, now everything gone dead wrong. The landscape create difficulties. The handshakes meant to pull me through the hills and gullies. Still we lifting this with pulleys. Sprockets and gears, the rockets is fully embedded from a spot in the clear. Popping a beer and wiping a brow. setting up camp, electrifying the amps, a hype in the crowd. Never get a better chance to make a worse impression than plaster cast in my footprints. Music's urban legend. A dude who do it cause he love it, cause he can. Cause he wanna make a record they can finally understand.
Oh, yeah.